How you doing? Hi, John. Your Diet Coke is singing.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the 25th episode of Bite Size Lemons.
What up, dude?
Can you believe it?
Oh, hey.
Let's clink bottles.
Oh, I was about to pour it. All right, cool.
Ooh, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Diet Coke. It's this tiny little baby Diet Coke. It's like, hello.
It's super cute.
Super cute.
I'm drinking, and you're drinking out of the mythical.
I'm drinking out of the mythical
Gauntlet.
A&W Gauntlet. And you were drinking some straight dead plant, right?
Texas Squeeze, 100% organic juice. Nothing but
net
juice. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net
So
worth.
that'll be fun.
Juice. Juice net worth.
You want some? You want to hear some of these sweet news wedges?
Yeah, let's hear them, dude.
Or should we roast toast first?
Let's roast toast first, because it's a thing we do.
This is what you've been waiting for.
I have.
This is
been
it.
waiting for this.
All right, so you were toasting,
I'm
and
toasting,
I am
even
roasting.
though I toasted last week. But
It's
that's
true.
fine. We're just gonna get over it because Pikachu, you're the bomb. I love you. Like, literally, I don't think your stats are great, and you may or may not be a bad Pokemon in general, but I'm just happy you exist because I don't care about stats at the end of the day. I just care about how adorable you are and how you influenced my childhood. So, Pikachu, I don't know where I'd be without you, honestly.
Wow.
I'd probably be way more into Mega Man, which Mega Man's pretty cool, but Pikachu's the bomb. Pikachu is actually half the reason why I love Pokemon so much. Just because of the anime when I was younger.
He said taking a gulp of his Diet Coke.
I had to, or else it'd spill.
Oh, okay.
And you know, like, I'm just really happy that Pikachu is on all the Pokemon stuff because I love Pikachu. And yeah, I've made it to where there are a couple weird Pikachus out there that can, like, freaking blow things up and, you know, light ball volt tackle people. But I don't even care about that. I just like Pikachu.
You've been toasted.
You've been toasted.
Listen here, Pikachu. Number 25. Just so happens that you have the same number as our episode. That's not by coincidence.
Wow.
You are a sellout of a Pokemon.
Wow.
You're on absolutely everything, and you're not even that well designed, to be completely honest with you.
Fair enough.
You're quite boring and horrifically annoying, especially in the new thing that we just watched.
Yeah.
You also have a decent speed move, and then the rest of your stats are crap.
Yeah, that's true.
They had to reinvigorate their mascot, that being Pokemon, with a light ball because you were so bad, and no one wanted to use you. That's how
also
terrible
true.
you are. And I think you're dumb. And Raichu is way better, both in stat, spirit, and as a Pokemon. So
Word.
You've been roasted. That was pretty harsh, actually.
You were like, Pikachu, your mother smells like crap, and also, if you got hit by a car tomorrow, I wouldn't cry.
I forgot we were recording for a second because
I
I'm
know
so
you
tired. And I was
did.
just like, I hate Pikachu. So there you go. Roasted, toasted.
Boom. Get wrecked, son.
You just toasted your fave, and I just roasted your fave.
Yeah. It was a
Yeah.
true statement.
We've got about, what?
250 more episodes.
Nearly 2 years until eat toast and roast my fave.
Yeah.
So we'll see then.
Yeah. We'll see you then,
Cheers.
boyo.
We've got a couple news wedge.
All right.
As kind of a sad one. Olivia de Havilland from Gone with the Wind would have turned. She did turn 100 on Tuesday.
That's so sad.
She's not dead.
Wow, that is so depressing. She can't play with Legos anymore. Like, man, like,
You've nailed it.
come on, Olivia.
It's pretty much the only joke that can be made there. But yeah, good for you. Turned 100. So sad. I thought she died for some reason. My mother's watching like a memory of old
Atticus.
Well, yeah.
The guy who played Atticus,
And,
the old dude.
And I'm pretty sure he's dead. So I'm just thinking of old
may or may not
people
be
who
dead.
are dead.
Also,
she's not
the
dead.
woman who's saying, I am 16, going on 17.
Cher.
She died.
Cher.
That's not Cher.
Yep.
That's somebody Carr.
Cher Khan.
Is it Sher Khan?
Shere Khan.
Sher Khan.
Who's Shere Khan?
Is
he from a Disney movie? Oh,
he
he's
was
the
guy
tiger.
who tried to
He's the tiger from Jungle
invade
Book.
China.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, did a pretty good job at it, and then ended up just kind of disintegrating as an empire.
This is crazy. Off topic, but
God
do you
rest
know?
Khan.
You know Genghis Grill?
Yep.
My dad refuses to call that anything but Genghis Khan. Let's go eat at Genghis Khan. I'm
let's
like,
go.
oh, Genghis Grill? He's like, yeah. That's what I said.
Khan.
I'm like, okay.
I've never been to Genghis Khan Grill.
It's fine.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Shout out, not a sponsor.
Shout out to my dad.
Shout out, not a sponsor.
Okay.
Well, actually, pretty much a sponsor since he lets me come into his house every week.
That's true.
Record. Shout out
to Mr. Ian.
Mr. Ian Forsyth.
Okay. Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinestro.
Not the same as my father. Mr. Sinister is going to be the main villain for Wolverine 3.
Sounds about right.
Which pretty much means no one cares.
All right. Wow.
So, there you go.
What about Apocalypse? Did we get rid of him already? Or
Yeah, he's dead.
all right. Well,
Magneto and the Phoenix killed him together.
sounds about right.
While Charles Xavier was lying in the ground losing his hair. Literally what happened.
All right.
He was like, Gene! I really want to sample that moment when he screams Gene and just remix it. Gene.
Yeah.
Anyway, Skyrim's being remastered?
Yeah, so there's a lot of great things about this new Skyrim remastered, but at the end of the day, it's just Skyrim remastered.
That is so true.
It is going to have all of the DLCs on the disc. It is going to...
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah. And it's going to have updated graphics and all that kind of stuff.
Get to murder dragons in full HD.
Yeah.
We know how I feel about this game.
Yeah. It's really funny because I work at GameStop, and every time that they are talking about the Skyrim remastered, it's pretty much the worst because the girl goes, you get out there with your mage and craft spoons. And you're like, what does that even mean? You don't craft spoons in Skyrim. Like, did you read the script wrong? Like, are you going crazy?
To be completely honest, that is my favorite part of the Skyrim experience.
Yeah, crafting spoons, obviously.
Go out there with your mage and craft some spoons.
Yeah, your dark elf mage and craft your spoons.
Exactly.
I was like, I don't even know what that means. Like, it's so weird.
Little spoon or big spoon?
I guess. Depends on what kind of mage you are.
Come on. So yeah, that happened. If you want to know my opinion on Skyrim, go listen to episode 5.
It sounds about
or
right.
Or is that yeah, I think it's 5 because that's fantasy. Yeah, that's 5. Why do I remember that?
No.
We've got a new Pokemon DS.
Oh, actually, if you don't mind.
Oh, I mind.
We also just got the BioShock collection.
Yeah, but
that was kind of cool. I thought you really liked BioShock.
I like BioShock 1. Well,
yeah.
No. I mean, I like BioShock 2.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played BioShock 1. We should play it.
We should.
It's
and
really...
Infinite. Apparently, I've been told that I would like Infinite
Everyone
a lot.
tells me that Infinite's great. I know I won't like it.
Yeah.
but I'll sit and watch you play it.
I don't really like the horror aspects of BioShock because I'm not really into horror. But apparently BioShock Infinite is a lot more of like a mental game. So
What do you mean?
I would probably
Like
like
puzzly kind of?
puzzly, but also like it's not as like focused on splicers jumping at you with their mutated faces and trying to give you hugs. It's like
Psychological more than jump scary.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was incredibly psychologically freaky though.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
We should do in October. We should do like
horror films,
favorite horror games and films and blah.
I'm down.
But you don't really like horror films.
Yeah, so
your
that would
list
be like
short.
BioShock.
Thomas Was Alone. That moment where Claire is falling and it's really stressful. Yeah, so we got BioShock remastered pretty much.
Yeah. It's all 3 games. They have commentary and all that junk. So check it out.
Yeah. Commentary. Which is pretty much what we are doing right now.
Yep.
We got a new Pokemon DSL.
Yeah.
DSXL.
Yeah.
It's for Pokemon Sun and Moon.
And it's going to be black. Jet black with the inscriptions of the 2 legendaries like the X and Y one was.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
It, honestly, okay. Everyone's just kind of like, oh, it's just to grab money. But I have seen the Galaxy Print 3DS XL.
You have seen the light.
I have seen it.
That one, the Galaxy is sweet. You're right.
Galaxy is just beautiful. It just looks so good. Like the print on the top looks great, but it's really the purple, the deep purple that they got on the plastic on the inside. It's just like, oh man, this is so good.
I think that could be a skin, and I would just buy that for $9.99.
Yeah,
you know. But if you're buying a brand new system, yeah, that's freaking sweet.
The 3DS.
I don't think it's any much more expensive.
No, it's the same price.
That's the best thing about Nintendo and their crazy
collectors things
is that they release them at the same price, and then afterwards they're like, oh yeah,
they're like awesome things. I'm actually deeply considering just trading in my 3DS
just for that one.
For that one because it looks so good.
I've got right here what game was this? This isn't a specific one.
The Majora's Mask one is.
That was after this one.
This one I think is it might be the Link Between Worlds one.
No, because that's the.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I had.
Yeah, I was about to say. Anyway, I've got a 3DS XL right here, and it's pretty
Hyrule
sweet.
Warriors?
It's got the. I don't think so. It's got essentially the big Triforce. Hyrulean Triforce on it.
Yeah.
It's real sweet.
It looks gorgeous.
It's expensive, and it's in perfect condition because I went and got a cover for it immediately.
Yeah, you did.
Basically, I think about this new DSXL, the Sun and Moon one. That is the laziest design I've ever seen in my life, and I hate it. It's a black DS with the silver outlines of your Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, if you are just brand new into the system, but you've loved Pokemon forever, pick it up. If you don't,
just don't pick it up.
Yeah,
that's my recommendation.
All right.
Have you ever seen some of the between Tumblr, Instagram, Etsy, and all that stuff? You seen some of that Pokemon art?
No.
I mean, just fan art that people do.
Oh yeah.
It's what are you guys doing, Pokemon? Get Ken Sugimori to do something amazing.
Make games that sell millions of copies or something.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make him design a 3DS,
I don't know if he personally designed it though.
Well, technically he did because he was the one who drew those images, right?
Yeah, but then some lazy butthead comes up and stamps it on a DS.
CTUbin, the intern.
Yeah, he's just well, make millions.
That's what
we're gonna be rich, Paul.
The buddy system for Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So the buddy system is really kind of a fun little thing where you choose a Pokemon, and depending on its rarity, you walk a certain amount, and it randomly finds a candy for you.
Has this really only been out for less than a week?
Yeah, dude.
It feels like we've had
16 millennia.
a long time since the last episode. I guess we've just been busy.
Also, like, remember that whole thing where I stopped time and we went and robbed those couple banks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Also,
That's why.
yeah.
Okay.
We also, yeah. That was a good time.
We pantsed a bunch of people.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
Got
Smeared
to
ice cream on people's heads.
stop a couple bullets from going through people's heads.
Yeah. Saved lives. But
Yeah.
also pantsed a lot of people.
Also, ate a lot of ice cream.
Yes. Anyway.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was great. Sorry, the buddy system.
Yeah, so it's kind of underwhelming because
Aw.
I like it a lot.
I'm into it.
I'm totally down for it. But I was just kind of like expecting like a little bit more of like
So basically what happens is you're allowed to walk and they give you a candy.
uh-huh.
But for, tiny baby Pokemon, it's 1 kilometer per candy.
Right.
For not so baby Pokemon, it's 3 kilometer. And for
The big boys.
the big boys and Pokemon that don't have evolutions, it's 5.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
It's just a lot.
A 5K.
Yeah. You can hatch probably an egg with a better Pokemon in it.
Yup. You sure can.
Yeah.
You sure can.
You sure
You
can.
Genghis Khan.
You share can.
You share a can with your friend. Share a Coke.
Yeah, share Coke. Do it.
Not a sponsor.
All right.
So I'm raising a Nidorina right now.
I was raising.
You were raiding.
I was raiding
a
a
pantry
village
drawer.
in.
I don't know why that's what comes to mind.
Wow. I mean, no.
Can you think of anything else with raiding in it?
World of Warcraft. Literally, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No, Dungeons in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
Oh,
killing flies, raid.
yeah.
That's all I got.
Or like
That
what the
pantry drawers for some reason. I blame you for ruining me, making me this monster that I am.
Fair enough. Granted, I drank maple syrup like 4 days ago, from the bottle. So
I'm
I
drinking
can't really
Texas
talk.
Squeeze.
Sounds
so
about right.
I think it's messing with me. What were you raising? Sorry. What were you raiding?
I was raiding a drawer. No, I was raising a haunter, but I was like,
for a Gengar, yeah.
yeah, I was like, this is taking too long. So I switched over to my Poliwhirl, which only needs 10, 15 more candies.
Yeah.
I figure I'll find a Poliwag on the way, and he'll just expedite the process. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Poliwhirl it is.
I've been doing 3K every day for the Nidorina,
Yeah.
and man, does not feel like it's paying off yet.
Yeah.
Because I've only been doing it for the past 4 days, so I have 4 more candies than I did 4 days ago,
Right.
and I've ran 12K.
Yeah.
So
But, I mean,
it'll get there.
yeah, it's not meant to be like a huge game changer, but
It really has been for me though.
for like Pokemon that you don't see around your area,
Yeah, oh yeah,
like it's great.
like
it's
Dratini.
Yeah, and you get those, and it's not going to happen overnight unless you
Lose
Michael
yourself
Phelps
in
it
the
or
music
something.
the moment you want. I try to get on my bike and do it, and it's smart.
Yeah.
It knows a bike from a walk.
Oh really?
Even when you do like the standing pedaling.
Oh really?
I tried a lot of things, and I was like, crap, I don't have any time now. So I had to run my 3K before I was late.
You're like ran to school.
Yes.
Yeah.
In North Austin.
In North Austin. I just walk. So, okay, here's a thing, St. Edwards, if you're listening, which
Listen
you're
here,
not.
you school.
I don't like the fact that you have no parking on campus.
Ooh.
So,
Come on.
I just pieced out and I was like, I'm not going to buy your $250 parking permit if I am not going to get to use it because all the parking's filled up all the time. So I'm just going to park in the parking garage, which is like a long ways away from all my classes, and I'm just going to walk to all my classes. And when I do, I just have Pokemon Go going
Fantastic.
the entire time. And so I've hatched a few eggs. I've,
Got one candy.
got one candy. Got one hard candy.
It's a little stingy on the candy count, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
It's cool.
Now, all right, guys, here it comes.
The
Pokemon Go
waterworks.
Plus. It was only available for those who pre-ordered it.
Really?
Really. All GameStops in the Austin area, which is the only store that sells it, are sold out.
Wow.
Yeah. So Nintendo has this thing where they send only what you pre-order.
Yeah.
Which is kind of silly.
I mean, that makes so much sense, though, to be
does,
completely honest.
But
if you're doing a pre-order kind of thing.
But they're not sending any more, I don't think.
Yeah.
And
one and done.
Yeah. And but those who do have it apparently have been having some problems with it. It drains battery like crazy because it's a Bluetooth device.
Yep.
But I hear for avid players, not just like casual players that picked up Pokemon Go, but like people who have been playing Pokemon for a while, they really enjoy it.
I've heard some good things.
Yeah.
Speaking of wrist things, I am thinking about getting an Apple Watch.
Do it.
Am I an idiot?
No.
We talked about how it's kind of the future.
Yeah.
But it's still at the point where it's stupid.
Yeah, it's true.
Because if you have one, people are like, oh, look at Mr. Future.
Look at Mr. It's like those guys that ride around with Bluetooths. I think I said that last time.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's just like, oh.
So I'm actually seriously considering dropping like $300 on one.
I would definitely go for it because like I said, it's going to be, I think it's going to take over the market here soon. Just, being able to wear something, read your messages, it's a lot more convenient than the phone is, so I could see it catching on pretty quick.
Yeah. It also monitors like health and stuff, which is pretty incredible.
And that's something that you're really into, so I definitely recommend getting it.
Super into health.
No, but like you like to know how much you walked every day and your heart rate.
I'm running a little bit more.
You're running and
I think
you got the runs and
I have the runs.
Yep.
When I'm running.
When you're running. Everyone knows where you've been.
Oh boy.
There's a trail.
This is gross. We're done with this. Yeah, but I was thinking about getting a Fitbit.
Mm-hmm.
One of those like it monitors your health kind of thing, but then it's also for like $40 more is a Pokemon Go device.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
There's that.
Yeah,
and messages and everything.
So. Which my dad passed down to me. It's a little tattered, but it's one of the first like wearables. It's just a pedometer, and it buzzes when I get 10,000 steps, and it makes me feel really like proud of myself. I'm like, hey, you did it, boy.
Nice one.
I'm like, thanks, Dad.
The Apple Watch 2 is also waterproof.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can go swimming with it.
You can go swimming with this one as well,
but it'll
I've
break.
Never tried it. Yeah.
Honestly, you can go swimming with any watch, but it'll break. Yeah, most likely.
You can go swimming with your family or your sister-in-law, but you'll probably get in trouble.
Oh,
depending on
if you got the runs or not.
Yeah, if you got the runs or not.
I'd like to recommend something. This is not on the news wedges, but it's a Facebook page called The Same Photo of Jeff Goldblum Every Day. And it is honestly, every day it gets better and better. And it is just the same picture of Jeff Goldblum every day.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
I mean, word?
I mean, I've been liking it. I've liked it for...
probably about 2.5 years now.
No, probably like 5 months. And every single day it brightens my day. So I'm like, it is the same picture.
It is.
I used to like the same picture of Steve Buscemi every day. And then on 9/11 they changed it. Because he was like a firefighter. Yeah. That helped out, like a volunteer firefighter, and it was like in honor of Steve Buscemi. I was like, I'm unsubscribing from this. This is not the same photo. Wow. I was like, I liked it because I was like, good on you, Steve. You go. But this is false advertising.
This is not.
Speaking of which,
true.
No Man's Sky. Yeah. A lot of people are suing.
And there are lawsuits out right now?
Yeah, because of all the quote-unquote false advertising.
Yeah, I mean, well...
which is, I mean, it's stupid, but it's fair.
Yeah, I could not tell you... I would just expect it all. I, for once, got hyped for a game, and I shouldn't have gotten hyped for a game. I never get hyped for games. I'm always like, this is going to be pretty cool. but I was super hyped.
I know
and
you
it was
were.
a huge letdown.
And you tried to be really into it.
I tried. I did my best, but I just couldn't do it. Overwatch is just so good. Like,
dude, everyone is loving Overwatch. There's a couple Overwatch movies being thrown around, ideas for that.
mm-hmm.
We talked about that a little while ago, but yeah,
I'm just ready for it.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I've only played like one round, and it was a tutorial, and I lost against myself doing nothing, as far as I know. But anyway, speaking of big gorillas,
Yep.
there is a baby gorilla born in the Chinese National Zoo.
And guess what it's going to be named?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Did you look it up?
No.
Oh, what?
I know innately.
What is it?
Alistair Forsyth. Alistair Ian Forsyth.
No. All of China
So is that a
was
no?
open to this poll where they got to vote on a name.
Yep.
And the official name after this gorilla naming competition is first name Harambe.
All right.
Right?
Got it.
So first name Harambe, last name Mick Harambe Face. Harambe Mick Harambe Face.
What?
Patron saint of bite-sized lemons. So I was thinking I love it so much that we should have an update every week on Harambe Mick Harambe Face. Just a 4-second, he's doing great. He had a little cold.
Yeah, what if
That is all for Harambe Mick
Gorilla
Harambe
is
Face.
just like born in like terrible circumstances and passes away in like 3 weeks?
Then this segment has a lot more weight to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
3 updates, 12 seconds
And
of
God
Harambe
rest
Mick Harambe Face.
Harambe Face.
I think it's one of the best names I've ever heard.
That's so scary.
I love the meme of that has become Harambe. San Francisco, is that where he was from? There was some zoo.
So.
I think San Francisco Zoo has like had to ask people to leave because they're doing like candlelit services for Harambe still, and it's been like half a year. And I would definitely be one of those people, like lighting incense, like gone too soon.
What was it? You know I don't know if you know, but there's a scene at the end of Fast and Furious where they're like parting ways, and one of them goes forward and one of them turns off, and it shows that picture, and then it shows Harambe in one of the cars. They're just parting ways.
So wrong. So wrong in every way. So that is everything for our news wedges.
Yep.
We do have a couple new Pokemon if you want to talk. Well, actually, we have 1 new Pokemon, and then we have 2 new things that are not technically Pokemon.
Are they not technically Pokemon?
No.
Why not?
They're just not. Pokemon is never mentioned in their descriptions, and they're called Ultra Beasts.
I thought I was so funny. My comment.
What?
He's unrealistic body.
Oh, yes. It was great.
Oh, man. I was geeking.
Angelina Jolie and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
I was like, can't stand this. This makes me so sad.
Let's real quick talk about Rockruff's evolution.
Yeah. So apparently, what happens when Rockruff gets angry is he goes rough, and that's a thing.
That
but when he
rocks.
evolves,
He
becomes El Statin.
Pretty much. He's got 2 forms, midday and midnight.
Right.
So he's a werewolf.
Yeah.
More or less.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, well, the thing's name, I think this is the Japanese name. I don't know if they have an official name yet. It's Rugarugan.
Rugarugan.
Rugarugan. True. So basically, people are speculating because not a lot is known because it was leaked.
What if it's named, what is it? That guild from Skyrim.
I could not tell you.
I know.
Parthenax? That's the only thing I know from Skyrim.
Parthenax?
Yeah.
The
dragon?
Yeah, the dragon. Anyway, that was good.
What are you talking about?
All right, never mind. Forget I said everything.
Rugarugan!
All right,
So
smoke bomb.
basically-
I'm out.
Rugarugan can turn into
Satan.
Into Satan. You got a Pokemon that's got a head that is shaped like the sun and a body that is shaped like the moon.
Yeah.
So it's got a quadrupedal, happy-looking midday form, and then just this nightmarish,
Death form.
yeah, bipedal, creepy
Demon
looking
form.
demon form. That's basically all we know about it.
Yep. It's going to terrorize my nightmares.
Are you excited about it?
Ruff, ruff.
Oh, have you seen him?
Yeah. I've seen a picture of him. Mm-hmm.
There's the Satan one.
Yeah, the Satan one just looks like a witch from Left 4 Dead.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
I'm into it. I like this evolution. I think it's a cool idea.
I understand what people like about it, but I'm just not into those things.
Fair.
So, give me another Pawniard and I'll be happy.
All right, so we've got some Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, we do.
We have
Man, Bisharp's so cool. I love Bisharp. Anyway.
fair enough. UB01 was the OG of the Ultra Beasts, the one that was a little squid guy.
Yeah, a little jellyfish.
No Johnny.
Okay, hold on. Side note. I had a dream last night
Yeah?
that apparently there was a singer-songwriter old dude that I've never talked to I've never seen in my life. And I was on a beach, and then the beach sunk into the ground
Palo Sand.
I was weird. And then I was standing on the edge, and this singer-songwriter dude was singing this amazing little folk song about jellyfish and how they used to scare us, but now they're our friends, and how we should embrace our relationships with jellyfish instead of fending them off because they sting us. They only sting us because they love us. And it was this weird thing, and it was actually really well written. I was
do you remember it at all?
Not at all.
Oh, that's sad.
I was I woke up in the morning and I was that was a really good song, but I forgot almost 30 minutes afterwards. I couldn't write it down.
Yeah.
And it was also how did my subconscious write a good song?
The mind knows what it wants.
Apparently. I was
jellyfish folk songs.
I was all right, well, I guess this is my life now.
Fair enough.
Just a legendary songwriter while I sleep. But, if I wake up, I'm just apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas.
Yeah. I like to
Fair enough.
eat
Wow.
apples and bananas.
This is happening. What were we talking about? Oh, UBO1 is a jellyfish.
Yep.
I see what happened there. UBO2
is a mosquito.
We have two types of them. We've got UBO2 Absorption and UBO2 Beauty.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about these. I think the three of these are pretty clearly... Lily is the jellyfish. What's her name? Lucamine is the beauty. And then Gladion, I guess, is Absorption.
Or maybe...
Or maybe he's not. Maybe none of them are.
Yeah.
They all look so similar, though, except from Absorption, because nothing looks like that.
Mosquito.
I really hate it.
You hate Absorption?
I hate it.
I think it's hilarious.
I actually don't like any of them.
I'm not... I like UBO1.
I like UBO1.
I don't really care for the other two.
The other two are well freaking
depending on how it influences the story, I'll be excited. I'm not going to get hyped for another video game ever again.
Oh, that's sad. Maybe I can sway you with these descriptions.
Do it.
UBO2 Absorption. Oh, the Japanese name is UBO2 Expansion. How do you feel about that?
Well.
You hyped for this game now?
No.
Okay. Well, how about I try this? The extent of its strength is unknown. Its entire body is covered with bulging, powerful muscles. Ugh. The full force of a punch powered by these muscles would be off the charts. Its distinctively long mouth is said to be harder than diamonds. Could the Ultra Beast also use it to attack?
Hyper Peck.
What if the answer was no?
What? No, it can't.
Gotcha,
folks. It's for display only.
Get wrecked.
If it tries to attack with it, it will die.
Yes, it will.
Just inches before it impales its opponent, it passes out and dies.
Could the Ultra Beast also use it to attack? No, because it is in fact its weak spot, and if it is touched, it spontaneously dies.
Explodes.
Has an allergic reaction known as
Death. Okay, so all I'm saying is that if Machamp went up against this homeboy, how would that go?
How fast can this guy punch?
Yeah,
though?
I know.
Machamp can punch 1,000 times in a second, which is
Yeah.
impossible.
Well, apparently he could just break physics. So, I mean, you're going to have a pretty hard time keeping up with these unrealistic body images.
That's true. This guy is ridiculously buff.
Yeah. He's like
Bulging muscles.
He makes The Rock look like
Don't you talk bad about The Rock.
cotton candy loving.
He is The Rock. Because The Rock is Hawaiian.
Oh, yeah.
This is perfect.
He's also going to be in that new Disney film.
Moana.
Yeah.
We should do a Disney episode.
We should do a Disney episode where both of us dress up as Disney princesses. Nobody would know, but we would.
All right. Next week.
All right.
Next week is a Disney episode.
Disney princess episode.
Is that cool with you?
Only if it's princesses.
Disney princess episode.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Now I have a sound bit to remix. Okay.
Disney princess
Episode.
UBO2 Beauty.
Yep.
So it looks like these are going the same way as the Apple Watch, where the UBO1 has only one type. UBO2 has a couple different body types.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I've just got Apple Watches on the mind.
Yeah, apparently.
Man.
Can you buy me one?
No.
Dang it.
So the description of this starts with the word lowercase t, lowercase s. I'm assuming it's meant to be its, but narrow, graceful legs allow it to accelerate with such explosive speed that people claim it can dodge lightning.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Okay. It is said that any Pokemon that see UBO2 Beauty, regardless of its own gender, will become infatuated and will lose the battle.
Wow.
The exact reason for this reaction, whether it's
It is Aphrodite.
Yes. The exact reason for this reaction, whether it's an unidentified pheromone exuded by UBO2 Beauty or a hypnotic effect induced by its appearance, has not been determined. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's a pheromone because this is literally a giant white roach.
Yep.
So
It's disgusting, actually.
does that make you uncomfortable?
It does.
That it's like, hey, baby.
I'm not
every Pokemon.
attracted to giant roaches.
But you're not a Pokemon.
personally. I am not a Pokemon.
So maybe...
if I was a Pokemon, I'd be like, roaches every day. Maybe like Ralts is just like,
I was
am
about to
so
say,
down.
Yeah, maybe Maractus is like, hey, baby.
Maybe like friggin' Infernape, it's like, all right, let's do this.
What is that thing called again?
Shroomish?
Binnacle.
Yeah, Binnacle.
A little barnacle hand Pokemon. Binacle. That's a piece of trash, to be completely honest.
Throw it in the trash.
Are you fine with these?
I'm not fine with the. I mean,
I don't like them.
I don't care for them. I'm not. Like I said, I have to see how they influence the story, but right now, just like as a standalone thing, like I'm way more excited about other things in the game.
Me too. A level form, I think, takes the cake for me.
Yep, me too. Also,
And Bacon Lorantis.
yeah, and Bacon Lorantis, because Bacon Lorantis is the true OG.
Which is our second most viewed video.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
Oh yeah, so we finally did it. All of our episodes are on YouTube, but only season 2 is going to be on Podomatic.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Here we go.
So here we go. 40 minutes into the episode, we're going to finally talk about our topic for like 5 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Pokemon Generations just came out.
It did, and we
First 2 episodes at least.
watched both episodes right before this. We're going to tell you all about it.
Basically, what we think of it. So Pokemon Generations is a short anime. Very short, particularly
anime.
short. And they're going to have an episode come out every single week on their YouTube channel until December, which is pretty cool.
They're also changing a lot of the animation that they have for Pokemon anime.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of it is, I guess, it just looks a little bit more childish and child-friendly.
Really? I think it's a lot more action-packed.
It's very action-packed, but I think the animation style strayed away from like anime and started going into a more cartoony kind of look.
I think you're right in the sense that it looks like, excuse me, more Western
Mm-hmm.
kind of animation style,
Yeah.
which is fine with me.
They are also doing that with the new Pokemon anime that's coming out,
Yeah,
which is probably going to be based in the Alolan region.
it is.
So-
I think. Let's really quick.
Ash has definitely gone through some weird body changes.
I don't want to talk about it.
Sounds
those are-
about right.
Kind of weird.
Yeah,
It's all right. I mean, I don't really watch the anime, so it's fine with me.
I do.
So basically, without any spoilers, what did you think of these first 2 episodes?
So
Scale of 1 through 15 million.
I would say about a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Like, just 16?
Yeah. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best.
Out of 15 million?
Yeah.
That's very bad.
It depends on how you look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you really think of it?
Yeah. I mean,
Out
it
of
was
10, let's say.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
10
10
about
trillion.
a 16. No,
I guess it really is how you look at it. I need some pants.
Do you need some pants? Thanks, Simmons. So I was expecting something a little more along the lines of Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's kind of why I was kind of stoked for it. I have to really stop getting my hopes up for things. I just need to
So
just go in thinking that like life is gonna be meh, and then
that's why I enjoy things so much.
Yeah, exactly. I just
John, what did you think of it? Answer me.
Well, the action was great.
Okay.
I loved the battles. I thought the battles looked awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a part which isn't a spoiler because it has shown in the trailer, where Pokemon are used by the police.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, they're starting to use Pokemon like the polka dots.
Polka dots.
Polka dots.
Polka dots. The
Pokedex.
paradox of Pokemon.
Yes. The Pokedex has a lot of really great instances of Pokemon being used in real life.
Yeah.
Last time I think that it was used was like the Machoke moving service
Yeah.
in Generation
2.
3?
No, it's in 2. It was in 2 when you went to Cinnabar Island. There are Machokes lifting wood.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
They're lifting wood, but the moving service.
But the moving service is in 3.
Right,
I'm
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You're insane.
I'm unlock the cray.
Put the UBO down too.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Put
Put-
the UBO2 down.
Put him down.
Oh, no one like that.
Put him.
Speaking of the
Meet
woman
him
from
inside.
Gone with the Wind.
Meet him inside.
Anyway, yeah, good then.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
Like
It's
I
all
said,
right.
action was great. Everything else was kind of like, what's going on? Like I want you make longer episodes. Like get me invested.
Yeah,
Like,
there's the thing. They're 3 minutes and 40 seconds each, just about.
and if that's how it continues to be, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna tie in together and be like a big long episode. But I, for some reason,
Then
doubt
if that's the case, why didn't you just release it as a big long episode?
because views and money.
Dang it, stupid capitalism.
Stupid cabbages.
Stupid cabbages.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it.
Stupid cabbage capitalism.
I'm gonna give this a 9.
I'm gonna give it a solid 6.
In terms of things from Pokemon that have happened,
Mhm.
it's a 6. But in terms of things that I've watched in the past month, it's a 9.
That's true. I mean, it does get me invested in watching Pokemon anime again, which is,
I think that's the idea.
yeah, something that I probably should be doing because, it's kind of my life right now.
Yeah.
Sensing that, I work at GameStop and I'm doing a podcast that focuses mainly on Pokemon stuff.
Yeah. Except from next week, which is
Disney.
Princess Diaries 2?
Yeah. No, Princess Pokemon.
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke.
Let's really do Disney princesses. Or let's just do best princesses.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm down. We're going to forget about this.
No. Oh, we're not.
Oh, man.
This is really happening.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I thought it was
what we
great.
should do?
What?
We should have princesses join us on our podcast.
Uh-oh. That sounds like a bad idea.
Why?
Because it would be Reggie and Nico voicing the princesses.
It would
That's
be
why.
great.
It'd be terrifying.
That sounds wonderful.
I know.
Reggie, if you're listening to this, which I know you are.
You are.
You're crazy.
We can hear you breathing in the
Please,
background.
for the love of everything, come and voice a princess for us.
Or send us voice clips of you as each princess.
Please.
And we'll put them in.
Yes. Actually, anybody listening to this.
Yeah,
send
there
us
you
your
go.
best princess.
Or your worst. Just send us a princess.
Yeah, just send us either princesses or I don't know, you being a princess or voiceover of a princess.
UBO2ing a princess.
UBO2ing a princess. That sounds like it could be taken out of context.
Okay.
Um,
Well, now it has been. Anyway, do that, people.
do it.
Okay, and if only one person sends in, we're gonna use it.
Yeah, we're gonna use it.
Just keep reusing.
Don't be afraid.
Don't you forget about me.
Don't you
Forget about me.
don't.
Anyway, I
Thanks,
think it was great.
Chai.
I really liked the animation style, and they finally used Pokemon in the real world
Yeah.
in this, which I thought was great.
One thing that threw me off though is Pikachu voicing.
Yeah, let's get into spoilers. So, spoiler alert, I guess.
Boom. You've been alerted.
You've been told.
Don't tell us that we didn't tell you.
Don't
or
tell
we'll-
us.
And honestly, if you haven't watched them, pause this video, go watch it. It's like what, 6 minutes long?
It'll take you 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah. Just do it.
So get with it.
All right.
Welcome back
Hey.
to the 25th.6th episode.
Sounds
Basically,
about right.
yeah, my math is a little shoddy, but
So what about that Pikachu voice?
that Pikachu voice, do you know how they got that voice?
How?
Because normally he says Pikachu
Right.
or choo choo.
Right.
Choo choo, mother flippers.
Whoa.
Basically,
Put your fins in
they.
the air if you're a true player.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kingdra, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
They took a Pomeranian, taped it to a ceiling fan, and turned it on.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Way to go, Pomeranian. All Pomeranians were hurt during this video.
Many Pomeranians, uncountable Pomeranians died during the making of this anime.
Pour one out for the homies that aren't here no more.
What are you saying? Why do you know all this stuff because of Reggie?
That's actually a Shaunerism
Oh, really?
that he probably picked up from the internet somewhere.
Fair.
We're also like, what, 20 feet away from Sean right now?
More like 200, but that's cool.
Sounds about right.
He's at that wall.
He is that wall. Hey,
Uh,
Sean.
Hey, Sean. How you doing, buddy? Basically, the first episode is Pikachu fighting a bunch of Pokemon from different generations. So you start out on Generation 1, and he is... What is he doing in that?
Attacking a Caterpie. Caterpie's
Oh,
like,
yeah. So
"Wah."
he sets the bar low.
Yep.
He starts with a Caterpie. Caterpie sprays whatever he sprays all over the
string
place.
shots.
That string shot, Pikachu's not having it. He goes to
Okay, hold on. So the first thing that happens is the Pikachu's caught. And then like seconds afterwards, he's like, all right, time to take on this Caterpie.
I have been brainwashed.
He's
It's
like,
been
well,
an eternity.
I guess this is my life now. And then he just goes and attacks this Caterpie.
Yeah.
And then second gen is the... Well, okay.
Oh, it's Whoopers.
right. Yeah.
So-
the Whoopers.
So the Whoopers and Pikachu are running down
Lake.
Pikachu's running on the side, and then they're running down like a little man-made river.
Yeah.
Pikachu's like, "Oh, I'm gonna shock you.
And then the Whoopers are like,
Take it in stride."
I'm fine. Like, this is what my body was made for.
Yeah.
And then just, like, launch a volley of
Mud
water
sport
guns
'em.
and mud sports at him.
Yeah. And wreck him.
Yeah, poor dude.
That's hilarious because that's actually what happened to every single person playing second gen for the first
Yeah,
time.
it's true. You're like, all right, cool. Whooper, he's gonna die.
Very clearly a water type.
Nope.
Ground type.
Then we go into the Hoenn region.
And we're at the very distinct. Oh, we're also at specific locations.
Yeah.
So we're in Viridian
Viridian Forest.
Forest.
one.
Then we're in the Ecruteak City
Uh-huh.
with the burned tower, and Lugia just shows up, and it's like, that should be Ho-Oh.
That's weird.
Ho-Oh.
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 Oh-ho.
Oh. Oh.
There we go. Then we get to the best place in the Pokemon games, the Weather Institute.
The Weather Institute,
Which
where you
no
got
one
cast
remembers.
form.
No one remembers it because no one remembers cast
And nobody
form.
cares about cast form.
And Pikachu is running across a bridge away from a Vigoroth that is trying
apparently
to kill
just
Pikachu.
straight up real mad.
Meanwhile, the Pomeranian is squealing from the ceiling
Yeah,
fan.
he's just like freaking out. The Vigoroth's like, all right, look here, you little mouse. I'm going to throw you off this
I'm
bridge.
going to kill
I'm
you.
going to jump off the bridge and impale you with my claws at the bottom of the bridge.
Yep.
And the Pikachu's like, wah.
No, it's
And
like...
then...
And then Latios and Latias show up, and then the bridge collapses. Are Latios and Latias in cahoots with Vigoroth and trying to kill Pikachu?
Are Latios and Latias actually the bridge makers? Or are they
Ooh,
the
and they're
bridge
like,
destroyers?
Stay off the bridge.
Are they the guardians of the bridge? None
Are
will
they the
never
Guardians
ever
of the
know.
Galaxy?
Fourth gen. Fourth gen is weird.
We're in
That snow place.
Snow Peak.
Yeah.
Why didn't we remember that one? Wait, I did.
And then Homeboy is
The worst
fighting
Pokemon.
a Probopass.
Probopass is terrible.
Probopass is
Let me
not
just
a great Pokemon.
let me just say something about Probopass. It's awful. Has a
You've
giant.
been roasted
You've been roasted. It's a giant magnet,
with a nose.
and underneath that nose is a massive mustache made out of like steel filings,
Yeah.
which sounds like a great idea, but it's terrible.
It's also like, have you ever tried to put steel filings near your nose and
Have you?
inhale?
Have you?
Like, it's not great.
Have you?
Speaking from experience.
Please write in.
Please.
Um.
If you still can, if you're cognizant.
Oh yeah, if you've killed yourself with steel filings, get someone else to write in for you. So Probopass has these little baby Probopasses, nose
Which,
passes, basically.
Honestly,
floating
was
around 'em.
pretty cool.
They finally are using Pokemon how they're supposed to be used.
Yeah, and so these little things are flying around him, and he's like, I don't know, using his mind control, and they're flying around shooting lasers at Pikachu.
So cool. They're completely unattached to him, and they're just running around
And it was
trying to kill Pikachu.
Yeah, and like Probopass being a terrible Pokemon, we were not expecting this to come out of it.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorite action scenes.
Then you know what happens?
Regigigas comes out
Regigigas comes out of the ground.
for his temple.
Yes.
The ground in his temple.
He comes out of his temple, a side of his head.
Yeah.
It's
Blech.
really crazy.
Athena-like.
And then he just kind of smacks Probopass to the
He
side.
just straight up is like, all right, Pikachu, let's go. Pikachu's like, zap, zap. And then Probopass like, well, I was in this. And then Regigigas like, get out of here.
Just smacks him.
It's
Gonna
like,
make,
all right.
He gonna make Probopass go on.
Yeah, just get out of here.
And as soon as Pokemon made us fall in love with Probopass,
Which was weird.
and then they
He
got rid
pieced
of him.
out. They
And
pieced out.
they
They
just
were
got
like, all
rid
right,
of-
this is enough. We don't want to give away too much, or else it'll look like we're overdoing it. So we're just gonna get rid of them.
And then we move straight on to 5th gen.
Yeah.
What
and
was
then
5th gen?
5th gen is
Oh.
the Noivern.
Yeah. So they're down in the...
No.
No, that's 6th gen.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
They're in the desert place.
Yeah, the relic.
Oh, yeah. So Pikachu... So you got Pikachu, and this is assumably red, or
Yeah.
just any...
Well, it is red because we saw him.
Right, but then 2nd gen is not red,
Oh, really?
you know?
Yeah,
Because red's in 2nd gen.
it's true.
So
That
it's
is
just
weird.
the protagonist.
Yeah.
And so he's lagging behind.
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu's going on.
Yeah, Pikachu is the scout of ages.
And he falls through a sand pit.
Yeah, God rest.
And Red's like, I'm too tired to deal with
All
this.
right, time to take a nap.
So Pikachu falls through the ground and meets up with Volcarona. Volcarona's like,
Well, time to kill this
I
rat.
should kill this. Sends a big, I guess it's Fire Blast.
Heat wave or fire blast.
Heat wave,
Yeah.
probably, yeah. Then Pikachu.
Pikachu freaking is like all about self-preservation. Nails the tile underneath him, uses it as a freaking shield.
Pretty good.
Which was really awesome. He just like stands behind it and he like blows the snot out of Volcarona.
Yeah.
But right as that happens, Landorus shows up and is like,
I am still irrelevant.
You can do nothing with me that will make me enjoyable.
Volcarona showed up and was like, or Volcarona was still there and he was like, hey, Pikachu.
So you want to gang up on this
You
guy?
want to kill this guy?
Like,
Pikachu's like,
yes.
little Pomeranian on a ceiling fan.
And then we go into we both look at the ceiling fan.
I know we're like, we should try this with Kaylee. Kaylee's gravy would go everywhere.
Oh no!
All over the walls.
Mouth death.
Anyway, sorry. 6th gen, you get a Noivern, and
Yeah.
they're in Terminus Cave.
Yeah, and so they're just like on these mine shafts, and they're like
Which
going.
I don't really remember that well.
But the thing is, that was red, and he's not the protagonist of
That's true.
X and Y.
Yeah,
So-
he always looks like red, so I guess it is red.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's just sitting there. He's just on the mine crank thing, and then
He's on the Minecraft.
yeah, the Minecraft, and this Noivern's like, well, time to kill this poor little boy and his mouse Pokemon. Pikachu's like, I've been through living heck with this guy.
I've been slapped in the face by a Regigigas.
Yeah, like I'm not letting him die right now. And so he like jumps into the
Volt
air,
tackles him.
Volt tackles the crap out of him, and then like Red's like, "Come here, my child," and then Pikachu falls out of a
Jumps
cloud.
out of Noivern into his hand.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
I was
it's
all
alright.
about it.
I didn't like that one that much.
And then
Then Pikachu and Mr. Red,
Mr. or Doctor,
Doctor,
if you will.
yes, 7th gen, he's gonna be Doctor.
Yeah,
They walk up somewhere.
yeah.
We don't really know.
What looks like a giant crater,
Crater
or
crystal
maybe
kind of thing.
even a volcano.
Hello.
Anyway,
And Zygarde perfect form.
which is the
Is
mech-looking one.
Yeah, it's the giant Gundam.
Yeah, the Gundam.
The black and
The
green
Gundam
Gundam.
Pokemon.
They see him and he flies away.
And then he pieces out, and then that's the end.
That's it. Yeah. So which one of these was your favorite?
No, right in. Mine was probably gonna be. I really like the 4th gen one, even with
It was
Probopass in it.
sweet, man.
I'm not a huge fan on Probopass, but I just love how Regigigas comes out and is like, "Punk, get out of here."
Bap. I was into that. I thought that was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also the Whoopers was hilarious.
Whoopers was great. I think that was. I was gonna say 2nd gen was my favorite, just
Uh-huh.
because Critique City, I love it, and
Yeah.
the Whoopers were like, really?
Go away.
What are you doing, dude?
Stop, man.
But just unplugged every headphone I've ever owned.
Fair enough. So also, the second episode of Pokemon Generations focused a little bit on more story. It had voice actors.
As
and
in a story and all.
basically what it was Looker was like, "Where's Giovanni?" And then miraculously they were like, "We found Giovanni. He's the
Well-
leader of this gym and has been for the last few years." And
I
he
like
gave
the
two
guy at
badges
the
to
first
a kid
though.
and then ran away.
Well, yeah, the guy at first is like, he's looking through his notes, and he's like, oh, "Sweet, I've got such good news to tell the Looker," and he walks up and he's like, "The location of Giovanni is
Duh.
unknown." He's looking through his notes, so proud. And he's like, "Crap, I really messed this
Did
one
not-
up."
Why are there just drawings of hearts and 3 letters in them? I really was not paying attention in this class, was I?
Yeah, basically. Looker's like, "Well, crap," and then frickin' Dominic, the intern, turns around. He's like, "Actually, we know where he is."
No, exactly. We've known for like 20 years. He literally is a gym leader.
But due to Japanese honor laws, we're not allowed to say because he's our superior.
Exactly.
Sir, I think you might be wrong. No,
No.
I'm still gonna crash this plane. That makes no sense.
Right?
That's, you know, that's
Oh,
a cultural thing,
boy.
but what are you doing, people?
Well, that sure was a shocking
Okay.
ending.
That's some strong honor.
Oh,
Anyway.
Shout out to those people who
Shout out
are
to
very
all
good
Japanese
at
people.
being honorable to their country.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I'll think about editing that one out,
Yep.
but I probably won't.
Oh man.
Nah, just leave it in.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll come back and bite me.
I'll be fine. You'll be fine. So we are.
Oh, yes. Then they go to the gym.
They go to the gym. They blow holes. Apparently, the cops blow holes in all the walls. Looker's like, guys, the door is wide open.
They get a Magnemite.
Yeah.
Sweet little Magnemite.
That was super cool.
So basically, Looker and one of the other cops, I guess they're like special forces guys.
Yeah.
One of the special forces guys puts out a Pokemon, and it's a Magnemite. And I was like, that's disappointing.
But then the Magnemite comes and like decodes this magnet lock.
Just
And I was
freaking
like,
magnets the crap out of the door lock.
doesn't everybody and their mom have a Magnemite? Like, isn't this an ineffective lock?
Yeah.
At this point?
Looker walks in the front door.
And apparently everyone else was like, screw this gym! Screw this gym!
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang! Walls, bang, bang, bang!
So we've
Fire,
got-
bang, bang, bang! Everything's bad.
That was an amazing song. They've got a Machamp
Yeah.
whose traps are looking great.
Yep.
He punches through a wall
Yeah, he does.
and is super happy about it.
He's
smiling.
like, yeah.
This is what my life is.
Yeah.
Then the other guy, Lone, what's his name? Daniel over there.
Good old Daniel.
He has an Arcanine, and I like to imagine that it was like an awkward buddy cop situation.
They're like, all right, Daniel.
You're with Arcanine. Arcanine's like, okay, cool. Daniel's like,
Dang it.
Arcanine's such a loose unit.
Yeah, I know. And plus, like, can't even really do anything. He just melts the wall. How am I supposed to get through that?
Exactly.
Like,
So Arcanine blows a giant molten hole in the door, spilling molten lava all over that floor.
Daniel, like, looks at it and is like, Arcanine, what did that accomplish?
Arcanine's like, you're welcome.
It's like, I can't get through. That will burn me.
Meanwhile,
I will
Looker
die.
just walked in the front door and is already inside inspecting the gym floor. He's
Yeah.
like, this seems to be new. Everybody barges in.
Everyone's like,
Arcanine,
"I got this."
Machamp. They're like, what? What?
Where are we?
Looker's like, did you break walls?
You know you're going to have
No.
to pay for that, right?
No, it wasn't us. They were
No, it's another Machamp and Arcanine.
Arcanine was like, that was here when I got here.
That was Daniel's fault.
That was
Daniel
Daniel.
told me to do it.
Daniel's like, no! Anyway,
And so they're like, well, Giovanni apparently gave 2 badges to 2 kids and then pieced out.
meanwhile, Giovanni's up on a
Apparently
hill looking at
hanging
those
out
people.
St. Edward's, looking upon
Yes.
the city of Austin.
He's hilltopping.
Yeah. And just like gazing upon his gym. And then he's like,
Says something pretty uncharacteristic.
Team Rocket will never fall. Everything's great. I'm great. All right, peace out, boys.
I was thinking more along the lines where he was like, all Pokemon live to serve Team Rocket.
They're like,
He's not that naive, is he?
yeah, that sounds like an N thing to say.
Yes, it does. Or a Getsy's.
Yeah, or a Getsy's thing to say.
N was like, Pokemon are cool, man.
just
I am
let him
one.
free and like, just
I'm a
I'm
Zoroark,
gonna go
dude.
hug a Sudowoodo and like everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that's what we thought about Generations, folks.
You guys should definitely check it out.
You should also
It was a lot of
definitely
fun.
check out our accounts on Facebook and Twitter.
Very nice segue.
And throw us an email at our BSL email,
The BSL,
podcast
podcast
at
gmail.com. Yeah, we're on Podomatic, bite-sized lemons, and that's about it. Oh, we're also got our first season on YouTube.
Yep.
If you want to send us a letter, do it through email.
Or do it through snail mail.
Yeah.
Write it. Send it to me. Send it to the BSL podcast
Headquarters.
at 11308 Arizona Lane.
That's it.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get some random mail.
Yep. Good old 11308 Seven Dairy Lane.
There we go.
All right.
All right, let's peace out.
See you later, dude.
I'm really excited for a princess episode.
Yeah. Boop.